All right, we are not raided. Woo! Get hyped. Go do some farm. We load the furnaces up first and head on out. All in all, it doesn't look like there's been too much building going on around me. Cue the farming montage. And just so you guys know, there's a part 1 to this series. I'll have it linked in the description below if you want to check it out. After that deposit, I make a molly and do a quick TC raid to no avail, and head back and farm. We do another quick little depot and head back out for yet more farm. Not a bad little node haul, if I say so myself. I go ahead and gear up and get myself ready to go do a tunnel run. I go ahead and grab my horse and head over to the newly added tunnel entrance just to find out the horses aren't allowed to go down. What is this? We go ahead and put the horse back and then proceed down on foot. I bit off a little more than I could chew and almost flubbed it to scientists. But we recover, get right back on task. Ooh. Oh, that's huge. That's so huge. Tunnel run, let's go. I think I'm gonna go home. And with all this tunnel loot, we make it back home safely. I see an amazing deal on the map for a tier 3 for 5,000 sulfur, and lucky for me, I just farmed up enough to get it. If you didn't watch in the last video, I stole a camper van so I can traverse all the way to Outpost safely. I grab all my comps that I'm willing to recycle, a bunch of stone to trade for wood, and go ahead and hop in the Whippington. Drive through
city.
We go ahead and get the tier 3 first and start recycling right after. With the tier 3 and scrap, adding to this wood, we're going home with a solid haul. And after making it home safely, the first thing we do is load the furnaces up and go ahead and depot all the loot. And with the scrap we just recycled, we go ahead and learn med. Craft a couple up, and proceed to go outside for a little roam before getting immediately dumpstered on.
Oh, they're together.
I begin to make myself another kit, and while it's all crafting, I learn Tommy and Python. I go ahead with my newly acquired SAR and head out for a little roam of the area.
Bro, you suck, dude. You fucking ass.
I'm ass. Holy fuck, the whole neighborhood's here.
As a solo, it's always a numbers difference. I pick myself back up though, make myself a new kit, go ahead and place some boxes down before heading out and doing a farm run. There's always one more. It happens. That's 3 deaths in a row. That's pretty hard. Go ahead and place my tier 3. And nothing to do but try again. Looking for a pick-me-up, I go ahead and gear myself up for a tunnels run. And go ahead and head on down there.
Big.
After getting home safe, solid run like this was something we needed to get back on our feet. So with the scrap I got from this, I go to the research table and learn the electric furnace and bed right away. With full nighttime approaching, I go ahead and load my furnaces up and do a full organization on my base and throw a bunch of the junk out. I go ahead and learn Molly, craft up 5, and when daytime hits, go out and look for a base to hit. Hello there.
Wow, he almost made the play. Was not expecting him in there.
After successfully raiding that guy, we got ourselves another jackhammer, a couple of comps, and we're feeling on the up. So I go ahead and go straight back out into another roam just to get, well, I guess you can figure out what's going to happen to me.
Fail.
So needing another change of pace here, I go ahead and make up a couple kits and go ahead and load my camper van up and decide to roam the map. And after getting a couple kills on Prim guys, I finally run into what I'm looking for. And just like that, we secured ourselves 3 tier 2 guns with barely any work. I go ahead and recycle what comps I've gotten from the kills and wait out night before heading out in the morning.
forgive me. I didn't mean to do it.
We depot the spoils, and we're not gonna ruin a good thing. We go ahead, hop right back into the camper, and go back out. After that narrow escape, I go ahead and get far enough away and patch up the car, re-kit with another Tommy, and give it another try. So a quick note, the turret range on the fishing village is quite small in comparison to outposts. So if you think you're safe running outside of it, always second guess it. I've been running low on fuel for a while, so I grab a board with some low grade.
Man, you kill our niggas, yeah, you kill our niggas, really, you kill our niggas, yeah, you kill our niggas, nice, you kill our niggas,
I think you're upset. After depoting this loot, I head home, and I have quite the surprise for me right outside my doorstep. I hurry up and re-kit and head on out to try and get all my loot back. Most of my loot was taken, or so I think. I grab a bunch of repair mats and try and repair the camper van, but it's pretty fucked. I didn't know it yet, but all of my loot's still in the camper, but I can't access it quite yet. After dying to this guy, he proceeds to door camp me for a solid 20 minutes, not allowing me to do anything.
I was born yesterday.
So after some time, he finally leaves me alone. So I grab one of my spare SARs, get some material, and decide to go make another tunnel run, looking for another come up. And little did I know how much loot I was gonna get from this run. And just when I'm vibing, this happens. Knowing this wasn't the guy that was shooting at me, I back off and reposition until I find him. This is an absurd amount of loot for a solo on vanilla, so I go ahead and start making my way home on the train ride back. And on my way home, I run into my camper, fully decayed, and all my loot just laying on the ground. I depot really quick, and head back out to get it. I didn't get all my loot back, but got a good chunk of it, and that's all I can ask for. I gather up all my scrap and go ahead and learn all the car parts, knowing that I want to make a new Whippington. And with a jackhammer I got from that raid earlier, I go ahead and do another farm run. I'm running low on resources. We head out for a roam, and it doesn't take long for us to find some action.
We got a flashlight.
With the vibes up, we go ahead and depot the flashlight and the extra guns. Head right back out for another roam. I hear footsteps. It's only a matter of time before he comes down, and I can kill him.
No way.
I go ahead and deposit all my loot, and then from the previous tunnels run, I bring all that into the core. Now that's a solid amount of comps. I go ahead and load up with meds and ammo and head back out for another roam to airfield. I see people over on the other side of airfield, and I play my distance and play time, hoping they'll make the open field cross, giving me free reign to mow them down. And after getting that free python, I leave airfield and I find something quite useful. If I were to make this car mine, I could safe recycle at Outpost again. And boy, do I have the comps that need recycled. So I waste no time to start crafting up the parts I'm gonna need to make myself a car lift and all the parts to make this car mine. A bad little surprise. Finish setting up the power depot, get my parts, and head on over to get my car. I make it about 3 steps from my base before getting ambushed. After barely making it home, I heal up, grab more ammo and meds, and go to my roof and terrorize the new neighbors. I repair my SAR and reskin it, and head back to the roof because I hear someone creeping up to my base. I go ahead and grab my car parts and try and make the run again. I have 60 gears. Oh my god. And now that I have a car of my own again, I go ahead and load up all the comps I'm willing to recycle and a little bit of stone, hop in my whip, and get ready to go to Outpost. With 1,700 scrap and over 2,000 cloth, this is massive. I go ahead and grab some wood with the rest of my stone, and then start learning down the tier 1 tech tree for electronic parts here at Outpost. Baby. After quick depositing my loot, I go ahead and put my car away so no one messes with it. I go ahead and upgrade the rest of my core to armor, then grab my scrap and start learning down the tier 3 tech tree. The next item on the agenda was to upgrade my base a little bit more. I go ahead and create my 3rd floor and skip the upgrades straight to sheet metal and go ahead and spray paint my entire base to a cool orange on everything that is already metal. And since I just learned the armor door, I go ahead and craft a couple up, along with a few garage doors to add a little bit more security to my base. And while I'm at it, I make a couple electric furnaces, because it's about damn time I have automation in this base. I go ahead and begin my shooting floor. Being short on stone, I go out and do a little farm run. Get myself a quick little kill here. And then get ambushed by one of his teammates. I go ahead and hold off on finishing my shooting floor and just put my solar panels on a ceiling tile. They'll be part of the base later. I don't have a root combiner yet, so I just direct connect it into the battery, into the switch, and I'll fix it later once I come across one. So I do need a little bit of stone for upkeep. So I make a salvage pickaxe and get right to it. Hearing only wooden doors in here, I go home and make a couple mollies and try and give them an online. GG. And not expecting him to come out right there, the raid ended kind of prematurely. But I respect him for not talking shit. That's the worst thing when a solo decides to online you, and all they want to do is talk shit. I rage roam with a python after that, and get an easy kill. I go ahead and grab some metal, make final sheet upgrades for the rest of my base. I make another armor door to make myself just a little bit more secure. I decide to put it on one door deeper so clams don't realize the solo is already tier 3. And my LCD makes me grab the spray can and fix the color scheme. And finally, I board up my windows. I bring some of the best loot down into the core, giving my TC a bunch of upkeep, before finally hopping off for the night. If you guys like the video, it would really be nice if you guys hit the subscribe button and shot a like and maybe even a comment. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.